Well, it's that time of year again. It's Valentine's Day. And for some people, it is a dreaded holiday. For some people, it is a commercial holiday that they think has absolutely no value. And so many people filled with lots of hope and expectations are left angry and disappointed. I'm going to tell you in this video how Valentine's Day, whether you hate it or love it, can be a great opportunity for you, whether you're single or you're in a relationship. So first of all, I love Valentine's Day. I love chocolate, I love love, why not? You know, it is a wonderful holiday. So 2016, I was celebrating Valentine's Day with my partner, with my lover, and we were living together for a few years. We had a wonderful day. We actually went engagement ring shopping that day, and we were planning the rest of our life together, blissfully happy. And that was February 14th, 2016, and March 7th, he went on a business trip and he never came home. He was in Laos and he was taking a little adventure on a motorbike, doing some photography, and he was hit by a truck. And I can talk about it now. I'll tell you, it's still difficult. My whole world collapsed. I mean, it really did. He was everything. We were planning our life together, our whole future. He was my best friend. He was my family. He was my home. And I literally went into shock. I mean, you can imagine. What does somebody do with that information? Now, because it was March 8th, we still had our Valentine's Day cards on our dresser. And the Valentine's Day cards were beautiful. We both had written beautiful things in them. Specifically, what I wrote in his card was that I cherished every single moment we had together. Now, I didn't know that we wouldn't have many more moments together. I really planned on spending the rest of my life with him. So why am I telling you this story? Because none of us know how long we have on this planet or how long our loved ones are going to be near us. And I imagine many of you watching this video have experienced your own loss. And, you know, it just reminded me how important this work that I do is, which is teaching people how to love and to appreciate when you do have somebody who loves you and to not take that for granted. And Valentine's Day is a great opportunity to remember love. And the reason why I'm talking about it is, as a couples therapist, I know how important it is to cherish the ones who love us and the ones that we love, and to not take anything for granted. And when you have faced the kind of loss that I have, and you know, we all face loss in our lives, to remember how important it is to be intentional and loving every single day, because it may be the last time we see one another. So yes, Valentine's Day might be a commercialized holiday, a way to sell flowers and chocolates and greeting cards, but it is also an opportunity to show somebody or the people in your life that you love them. Could be a card, could be flowers, it could be chocolates, or it could just be time spent together. And yes, we should do that all the time. But you know, we don't. It's kind of like Mother's Day. Yeah, we should love our mothers all the time and express love, but we don't. They are reminders to do that. And I do believe Valentine's Day is a time to remind ourselves to express our love, to show our love, not just on Valentine's Day, but every single day. Because the moments that we have with people who we love and who love us are absolutely precious. Look, and I know some people feel more lonely on Valentine's Day than they ever do, and I can understand that. There's a lot of romances in the air, and we're celebrating romantic love. But we can celebrate love even when we're single. You know, one thing we can tell ourselves if we don't want to be single or we want to be partnered is this might be the last Valentine's Day you spend single. And if that's the case, make it a good one. Make it a good story to tell. Here's what I did last year before I had you in my life or before I found love. This is how I celebrated. And there's so many ways to do that. You can make yourself a beautiful dinner. You can buy yourself a wonderful gift. You can listen to music and dance. You can write yourself a love letter. There's lots of things you can do. In 2017, I decided I was going to celebrate Valentine's Day, even though it was an incredibly difficult day for me. I literally forced myself, because trust me, I didn't really feel like going, but I did force myself to do something that would honor Valentine's Day and love. And I went to this wonderful event downtown LA, took the train by myself, and it was a wine and music and chocolate pairing. And I did have a wonderful time. I did feel a little lonely. I think I might have been the only single person there. But you know what? I was really proud of myself for doing it. And I knew that I would have this experience that I would remember forever. My first Valentine's Day without Alan, I wanted to make it memorable, and I wanted to do something loving for myself. And you don't have to even go out. You could do a Zoom call with your friends and have a nice Galentine's or Palentine's Day, and it can be a really wonderful experience. So if you're single, that's okay. You can feel sad if you feel sad, but you can also celebrate love and the people that you cherish in your life. So that's important. What if you're in a relationship? Now, you might hate Valentine's Day, but what if your partner loves Valentine's Day? Or what if you love Valentine's Day, but your partner hates Valentine's Day? I mean, these are questions to ask. So one of the best things that you can do, especially if you're in a new relationship, but you know what, even if you've been together for a while, talk to your partner about it. Hey, how do you feel about Valentine's Day? Do you have any desires, any expectations? Like, let's talk about it. Do we want to do something? How do you feel? And it's interesting because I talk about this with my clients. I always ask around Valentine's Day, how do you celebrate Valentine's Day? What does it mean to you? And I often hear, oh yeah, you know, she doesn't care anything about it. We don't really do anything. It's really not a big holiday for us. And then somebody speaks up and says, well, I actually really like Valentine's Day. I would like to celebrate, but I know it's not important to you, so that's why we haven't. And this is why it's important to have these conversations, so you can create something special for yourselves. Now, one thing I always love to do on Valentine's Day when I'm partnered is to have dinner in bed. I started this before I knew how to cook, so I didn't know how to cook. And I would create a picnic in bed and all finger foods, things that I didn't actually have to cook, you know, the standards, strawberries, chocolate, cheese, those kinds of things, some wine or champagne. And it was really, really fun. I think going out to eat on Valentine's Day, not actually the best time. I mean, restaurants are overly priced, actually not as good, and probably one of the worst holidays to go out to a restaurant. So celebrating at home. And if you want, you can order in. It could be watching a movie together. It could be writing each other love letters. And writing a love letter is probably one of the best gifts that you can give or receive. So talking about Valentine's Day, finding out what your partner would like to do, and then creating something special together can be wonderful. So maybe it's a picnic in bed. Maybe it's a night of wild sex. Maybe it's watching a really romantic or silly movie together. It can be whatever it is you want it to be. And if both of you really feel like Valentine's Day is a bunch of BS, don't want to do anything, that's okay too, as long as you both discuss it and know you're on the same page. But I'm going to stick with what I was saying before. Even if your partner says, I don't care about Valentine's Day, I don't like Valentine's Day, you know what? You can never go wrong expressing your love. And if you do it every day, great, then Valentine's Day isn't so important. But if you don't, it is an opportunity to say, you know, I know Valentine's Day, it's a bunch of BS. I know it's not that important, but what is important is that you know how much I love you. And this is a good opportunity for me to tell you. And if you surprise your partner with some kind of gift, it could be anything. You know, they have meat bouquets now for men. It could be a meat bouquet. It can be flowers. You almost could never go wrong with chocolate, whether it's for a man or a woman. And again, take the opportunity to celebrate and express your love, and you can never go wrong. So what I want you to take away from this video, don't take your love for granted. Don't take someone who you have in your life who loves you for granted. You don't know how long you will have them in your life. We are never guaranteed another day. So treasure and cherish every single moment you have together. Valentine's Day is a reminder, but the truth is you want to express that either through your words or through actions every single day. Live in gratitude and appreciation, express your love, and when you do that, you won't have any regrets, and you probably have a pretty great relationship, not to mention a much better sex life. And celebrate Valentine's Day, and celebrate love for yourself, your friends, your family, your pets, your lovers, and you will never go wrong. Now, if you are enjoying these videos, which I really hope you are, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're liking it. I really would appreciate it. Please don't forget, and I will be back next week, and I'm going to be talking about sexiness. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye, everyone.